So we're out here in New Jersey, just getting ready to basically start the car for the first time this weekend. We brought it outside. I've already worked on basic maintenance like oil change, spark plugs, nut and bolt. We're getting ready to drop it down, do an alignment, and we just want to check out the charging system and make sure everything's working properly. Tightening up some of the boost clamps, and just basically getting it ready for its weekend out here at Englishtown. Upgraded to a twin battery setup since we had the crash anyways. We figured why not run two of the same batteries, and redundancy is always good. We have the ability to run either one battery or two batteries, and that helps while we're sitting in the pits doing data acquisition, tuning. We can save one battery for startup. And it added a little more weight to the back of the car. I had been running the small battery on the left side to kind of compensate for me being on the left side of the car, but corner balance wise it wasn't a big change, and putting a little more weight over the rear tires improves traction, changes the pivot a little bit. I think it's helping it. It's doing good things for it. And then obviously the new crash structure looking good. And we got a lot of tire debris back here. You can see all the Vitor tire that's built up. That's just from this last event. So, you know, every couple laps we're scraping that off, and, you know, we'll have to figure out something fun to do with it. We've had some good wall rubs this year. The interior's feeling good. Not a lot of changes, but just the new KMR wheel, halo seats. I still like the lay-down e-brake. I know that's kind of a driver preference thing, but because I learned on more of a stock style handbrake setup, I've kind of kept that versus the rally style setup. And then obviously the HTT sequential. Really like those gearboxes. And then we've got our little dash setup, basically the master, start, power steering. I've touched that button so much we wore it off. The arm the nitrous system. Got the headlights, windshield wipers, and then that's basically cooling for the engine. I can override the temperature signals from the ECU and just force it to turn all the fans on. And then I've got my cooling system, basically the driver AC. I don't have AC, I've just got the cool suit. So as the team gets the last couple things tightened up on the clamps, we'll give it a start. I already checked water levels, oil levels. Things are looking good. Mishimoto radiator is the same one that took the hit. You know, that's amazing. We did replace one fan because it pulled an electrical connector out, so we just opted to put a new fan in since we were working on it anyways. But man, you know, the back of the car really took a hit back at Georgia, and Mishimoto radiator hanging in there fine. All right, team gave me thumbs up, so we're ready to do a little startup. Let's start it up.
Good.
Yeah. Looking good. Got good oil pressure. Battery's charging. I wanted to make sure the electrical system was charging, and everything's appropriately cool right now. It's about 90 degrees outside, so 80's about right. We got good vacuum. A couple more little blips. All right, so you guys got to hang out for first startup of the weekend. New Jersey, Englishtown. Sounding great, looking good. We're out here on Wednesday, getting ready to party.